This is a Land Rover Freelander 2006. Now, to remove the stereo unit here, we have to remove the whole centre console here and also the centre console surrounding the handbrake behind us. We will start with the centre console surrounding the handbrake. The console that surrounds the handbrake, so the whole unit has to come out. We'll first start by lifting up the cubby hole. There's 4 screws in here to remove. And they are Phillips screws. Close the cubby hole down, we can lift it out. Inside, at the very back, are 2 silver Phillips screws that you need to release. Now at the front here, we need to remove the little panel from underneath of the handbrake to reveal 2 more screws. So if you use your trim tool, and underneath here there are 2 more crosshead screws. Sorry, Phillips head screws. That now will release the whole unit. We can now pull out any wiring connectors on the inside of the cubby hole and unclip all cables from the buttons. It may be worth your time to push the buttons through first and take a mental note of which colour goes to which button. On this model there's only one button that actually works, which is the rear windows, so it won't be an issue. But on other models you can have the front windows and the side windows and the back windows connected to the same circuit. So once released, slide the unit up and over and out of the way. Now we need to remove the front part of the centre console to get the stereo out. To remove the front part of the centre console, we have 2 T20 screws on either side here. We need to lift the centre piece out here to be able to get to the wiring loom on the bottom of that, to release that. And pull this right the way up and out of the way. We now undo the 2 T20 screws on the side. That will release the bottom half of the console. The other screws are underneath this top tray here, which will just slide forwards. Both Phillips screws are underneath there. If we slide the whole console forwards, again popping out each of these buttons and taking a mental note of which one is which colour. They simply just pull forwards and pull out. If you push your finger behind, you can push them forwards and take in mental note. For example, the heated screen is the green. On this model these 2 are redundant, and over this side we have the aircon and the recirculation. So our aircon is black and our recirculation is white. Pop these out. Just pushing the little clip and pulling the switch off. The redundant ones work on the same way, they're just a blanking plate. We now know which way the colours go. So white, green, black, blue, white, black. Pull it slightly forwards. You can now gain access to the cabling for the cigarette lighter socket. We'll just pull off. Now, release all of the cables so they're not catching anything. Move the centre console up and forwards, pushing the surround for the gear gaiter through. Now with this all removed, we now have 2 screws here and 2 screws here holding the stereo in. Again, Phillips screws. Now the stereo can slide forwards to be removed. You pull it forwards, it has its own connector, which again is just a little pin to push down. It'll be very tight, wobble it out, and a standard ISO aerial connection.